I wish I'd known that all fertility clinics are not created equal. My name is Leah and I am 28 years old. I've always wanted to be a mom. For as long as I can remember, that was the part of life I looked the most forward to. Not prom or learning how to drive or going to college, but the point in my future when I would have a family of my own to take care of. I took my time though. I did everything you're supposed to do. I went to college, I traveled, I found myself, and I dated plenty along the way. Irony of all ironies, all while diligently doing whatever it took to prevent pregnancy. I wasn't ready to settle down. I thought I had time. The idea that I might one day face an inability to have children never occurred to me. I even donated my eggs when I was in college. Twice. If I'd been fertile enough to do that, clearly I had time to make a family of my own. But when I was 25, I started to have pain. At first just with my periods and then every day. Eventually, I was diagnosed with stage 4 endometriosis. Multiple surgeries later, I was told that if I wanted to have kids, I needed to act now. Even though I was still single, and even though the idea of trying to get pregnant on my own is not something I had ever imagined. At that point, it's fair to say that I was still on autopilot. Simply making the decision to pursue IVF on my own had taken everything out of me. I didn't have it in me to make any more decisions. So when my doctor's office recommended a fertility clinic that they preferred to work with, I didn't hesitate. I took their recommendation and I ran with it. The clinic's success rates were similar to other clinics, and at the time, I thought that was all that mattered. But it wasn't, and I was wrong. 2 failed cycles later, I still feel like nothing more than a number to them. And I found out too late that there were other clinics out there that would have been a better fit for me. Clinics that cared about patients' concerns, that knew their histories without having to look at their files every 2 minutes. Even clinics that had specialized protocols specifically for women with endometriosis. I can't say that if I'd gone somewhere else, my cycles would have turned out any different, but I wish I'd known that it was okay to shop around for fertility clinics. I wish I'd interviewed REs and gone with my gut when it came to picking someplace that would have met my needs. That would be my advice for anyone getting ready to pursue fertility treatments. Do your research, shop around, and find a clinic that's going to fit your needs. At the end of the day, success rates don't vary much from clinic to clinic. But there is something to be said for having trust and faith in the doctors in charge of your reproductive future. I wish I'd known, but at least now you do.